I'm Danielle I'm 28 and I'm a cake decorator.
Hi, I'm Cody Mattiello and I'm 28 and I'm a service engineer in the automation field.
So, how was the house hunting experience for us?
It was different. We originally lived down in Florida.
Where I was born and raised.
Yeah, and I was actually grew up here in New Hampshire. But it was interesting explaining to Danielle what basements were and that houses didn't need air conditioning since it's almost July and it's 72 degrees out.
That is just mind-boggling to me. I've never even been in a basement before, and I didn't know that houses came without air conditioning. That's just a completely foreign concept to me. So that was one of the biggest challenges, was just getting used to the houses here that are older than like 1980, which is kind of rare in Florida.
Yeah.
Another challenge was how long our house hunting took.
Yeah,
it took over 6 months.
Yeah, we were originally looking at an old New England like colonial style house, like very grand.
House.
Yeah, big, grand country kitchen. Yeah, looks wise. And that ended up falling through because the everything needed work, and we're looking for a fixer-upper, but it had way too much.
That fell through, and then it just took a lot longer. It was kind of, our house hunt was on hold for a while. We just started a new job. We had looked in a completely different area than we were looking before. So it's just been a very long process.
Yeah.
So what was our wish list for our home?
Well, for me, the wish list was I wanted a project. I can't stand going into a house and like having to pay for someone else's like Home Depot cabinets that they threw in to sell the house.
What was your quote for?
and wanting to like make me pay for it. And I wanted a big garage. I wanted a spot for my car, Danielle's car, and a project car.
Non-existent third car that we don't
have. Yeah, because I wanted like a project car I could work on and enough to move around and just have like a spot for it. And that was like, that's what I needed.
Yeah, I mean, my wish list was a big colonial with a lot of like historic details. I really wanted the grand entranceway where like the big staircase with the like shining mahogany banister. I wanted a walk-in pantry. I wanted 2 bathrooms at least. I wanted a big kitchen. I'm a cake decorator, and I make a huge mess in the kitchen, so I wanted
I clean it up.
Like a huge island with like a butcher block countertop, something that would fit in the style of New England. We both wanted a big yard because our poor little blind dog needs a space where she won't run into things.
We got that.
We did get that. And I wanted a move-in ready house. I mean, pretty new move-in ready. I wanted a house.
She got that. It's move-in ready.
We have differing opinions on what move-in ready means, but we both work a ton of hours. You're always traveling. So I wanted a house where we could move in, maybe slap some paint on the walls, and call it a day. Because on our weekends, I just want to relax, and I don't want to be.
But I also wanted to be able to put like our own twist on a house.
Right. So what we didn't want in our house, deal breakers for me, were definitely carpet. I can't stand it. We have pets. I think it's impossible to keep clean. I just think carpet is just disgusting. So if I walked in a house and saw wall-to-wall carpet, I was turning around and walking back out.
Yeah, for me, a big thing with I can't stand granite up here in New England houses.
I think it's granite state, which
I think it's heavy. I think it's like it's to each his own.
Everyone has it now too.
And I like stuff like
it's like the vinyl.
Yeah, it is. Like I like butcher block. I like something warm. I think it's cold and blah.
Yeah, we also both agreed we didn't want stainless steel, which is kind of different because I cannot keep stainless steel clean. We've had stainless steel appliances, and every time I touch it, I smudge it. And I don't like that.
Stainless steel, and we can't stand open concept. Like, I hate rooms that are just like...
You can't stand open concept.
Well, yeah, because it's just a big open room, and it's all it is a carpet.
Yeah, you like to have your rooms designated for
it needs to have flow, but I like everything having its purpose.
Right, you like everything to have its own room, which is good because in New England,
it's New England,
that's what they always built. They never built open concept, so that was good.
Yeah.
How was working with Ian?
At first, our realtor Ian, he was trying to do the salesman-y thing. He was trying to push what did that house have? Like pink?
It had a pink bathtub and a pink vanity, and it was straight out of 1950, which I don't mind in certain aspects of it, but
that house was really expensive. He was trying to push it on us.
That was the first time that we had seen houses with him. So.
Yeah, so after a conversation with him, we kind of laid down the law, and ever since that, he understands this is our second house. We know what we're doing.
He didn't have to sell us on
this. So, but now we're good.
Young, he's got a lot of energy. He can put up with you texting him at 10 o'clock on a Saturday night. That's a check mark.
Yeah, he can please me, so like pleasing me is hard. So,
I'm glad he can accomplish that.
Yes, he pleases me.
They have a very special relationship, apparently.
So, but now we're all good with Ian.
Yeah, so I definitely think that you got what you wanted out of this house because it's Cape Cod style, which is your favorite style. You got the 4-car garage.
Yes, I did.
You got the big yard.
Well, that was
you got the fixer.
Yeah.
And you got the fixer-upper. I mean, honestly, there are some things we gotta fix. So.
Yeah.
And how did we end up getting a house with only 1 bathroom?
Because I'm going to be putting the second one in shortly.
No. You're forgetting that you saw this house and made an offer.
Oh, yeah. I saw that. The house hunting for us has been like, I'll look at a house because she'll be at work, and then if I think she'll like it, I brought her to it.
He'll make an offer.
Yeah, but this one, we need to jump on it quick, and I actually made the offer before she saw it. So.
Yeah, so that's what happened, and I will be getting a second bathroom.
Yes, you will.
At some point.
Yes.
So our current living situation, we were living in a really cool downtown loft, like in a converted mill building. But our house hunt took so long that we are now living with Mom and Dad in their construction zone.
That's a house from the 1720s, and
then we're getting apart.
Yeah, and Danielle, I'm going to show you what I love about it, and Danielle's going to film me. See, what I love about this place is you look down, it's got all the original like wood floors, like hardwood floors, and it's got an amazing view of the river. You just look out the window. And it's great because they can do whatever they want to this house. They can make it their own. And that's what I don't like about like houses that are just like already all done. And Danielle's going to show you what she doesn't like about it.
So let me give you the grand tour. We're in a bedroom which hasn't been touched, and that's the only thing that hasn't been. So let me show you the master bath. As you can see, it's very luxurious, very open because there's no walls. There's no ceiling. Oh, there's no appliances. There's nothing. My in-laws, this is going to be their summer house, and they moved up here and ripped out everything. So we're living in a construction zone, and that's what I don't want for my own home. I don't want to be ripping down walls. I don't want to come home and have to be worrying about stepping on nails. I don't want to have to be using a bathroom that's in an RV parked in the driveway.
But in the end, the house will be beautiful.
It will be beautiful, but I would rather pay a little extra and actually have the house beautiful when I move in.
We can't always get what we want, can we?
Oh, I've learned that.
So
I think that we would be great on House Hunters because we're pretty different from the average young couple.
Yeah.
We don't want a cookie cutter house in a subdivision with the granite and the stainless steel.
Yeah,
you know.
and we're experienced. This is our second house. We know what we want. We know what we don't want. And
even though we don't get it.
Yeah, even though
I don't get it.
Well, I got most of it. But I think we're gonna be those people that the other people talk about the next day in the office. Did you see those weirdos on House Hunters?
Yeah, because we're young and fun, and you're the boss.
Yeah. Well,
which is a change
for most of the time. But I get the houses in the relationship. So.
Yeah. So we hope you pick us, and we would love to be on the show.
Yeah. See you in a couple weeks.